Yeah, if we keep fabricating now, the War Leader's Call is going to be doing some irreparable damage to them. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's synergy. Oh my goodness. Everything we do hurts them. Oh, that was so... Oh, splendid. Splendid. Hi guys, I'm Josh, and this deck is pretty hard. Today we're looking at Cayth, Famed Mechanist. Now, upon first glance, she doesn't look too strong, but once you use her a few times, you'll realise how crazy this can be. You can actually go in a lot of different directions, but the direction I've gone for in the deck is token strategies. The other direction I was thinking was planeswalkers that make tokens, because Cayth not only populates, but proliferates, and populate means create a copy of a token you have, and proliferate means for each thing with a counter on it, put an extra counter. So you can see my alternate kind of path, which would have been a planeswalker route, but this is just purely mostly things that make creature tokens, which is really hyper aggressive. There's some amazing things in this deck. Firstly, Cayth cast an uncreature spell, you get a 1/1 spirit. Then you get stuff like Monastery Mentor as well, which gives you 1/1s. Then you get Altec Matter Weaver, cast a creature, you get a 1/1. Sanguine Evangelist, it comes in or dies, you get a 1/1. And then what you do with all these 1/1s and everything, you're going to buff the hell out of them. Flowering of the White Tree, probably the best buff in the game. Cheapest and strongest, and it gives you Legends Ward. Jeskai Ascendancy, this is an unbelievable win con. If you just kind of storm off with this, keep drawing cards, keep untapping your creatures, give your whole team +1/+1. Crazy. War Leader's Call. This is an anthem with a built-in mini Perforos, just ludicrously good. The fact that this triggers on creatures, and you got lots of stuff that trigger non-creatures, means everything you do is going to be doing something. Whirlwind of Thought, probably one of my favourite Jeskai cards of all time. This is just absolutely nuts. The amount of times you just be playing spells and getting spells back, crazy. You can also buff the team up at the end with Alish Norn, which is normally just you win as soon as you cast her. Immortal Sun also pumps your team, draws your extra cards, makes your spells cheaper. So many cool things here. I mean, we've got this Narset and Lighted Exile, gives your whole team prowess. Cast spells from graveyards whenever she attacks. Really crazy. Third Path Iconoclast gives you creatures when you cast non-creature spells. The synergy goes on, and obviously Anointed Possession to get extra tokens. Mondrak as well. Myral gives you more. Yeah, everything is beautifully synergistic with each other. It's pretty damn aggressive, and you've got two different routes to go in. Don't forget, you can just pay 2 mana at any point to populate. It only works on creature tokens, so you can't do it with treasures. But it's just great. This is really awesome. I had to buy one of these in paper. She just goes straight into a Breya deck. But now I'm thinking, is she better than Breya? Breya comes in with 2 Thopters, and you can do all sorts with them. But Cayth gives your whole army Fabricate. And it's a close one, because, I don't know. I need to do more testing. They're both 4 mana. This is easier to cast. I mean, obviously in the same deck, they go together beautifully. But yeah, really cool. Give this deck a try. Deck list down below.
Huh. What is it, Otacon?
Hey Snake, have you thought about getting some more subs and some views?
Yeah, we could do some new subs. How are they gonna do that?
Yeah, you can just do that below.
Go ahead and click like and subscribe below.
Sweet, let's go. We have Flage, which I just want to play more of. It's gone up in value a hell of a lot in the paper world, but obviously in Arena, it's just worth 1 mythic, so it's kind of hard to really gauge power level sometimes in digital, because everything's kind of weighed the same. We could even go for Cayth next turn if we need to. We're both playing Jeskai, interestingly enough, and they're gonna make clones of stuff. And I'm going to go for Token. Now, the other nice thing about having any Titans or Elder Giants like this is, if your commander dies, you can leave it in your graveyard to then fuel Flage later on. Feels like a nice little +1 to the graveyard. That's pretty cool. 5 toughness. Galvanic Discharge. Well, that's a shame. Well, she's in the graveyard already. And they're going to attack. Wow. Very aggressive, but there we go. Let's take care of this silly cartographer. And then, yeah, we'll leave up the Get Lost. If they do go for Statia, and the graveyard is going to be primed for Flage to return. Ether, Revolt. As long as a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, or a permanent, it deals damage plus 2 instead. We could just kill that. That seems scary to me. Seems pretty scary. You know what? I'm actually not going to play the land, so we can benefit from the Loyal Warhound. So next turn, if they go for a land, we can get an extra one from Warhound. That's worked out pretty well, I think. So here comes Satia, and we have to kill spell as well. And yeah, we want to kill this before that resolves, because otherwise it might get bigger. Nice. And do we actually want to draw with a Mind Stone? Yeah. Screw it. It all fuels the Flage, ultimately. And we get a Ragavan. Are we scared of board wipes? Well, I am, but I also want to get some advantage here, because it doesn't feel like we're doing much. Fetch land is nice too, means that we can get the Flage out next turn. Luminous Broodmoth, okay. Sadly, we can't kill that with a Flage, but we might be able to feign them with an attack. So we'll make them block. If they block, we get them. Another buddy land. So they know we have Flage. We might even... So now we can only really attack with the Warhound and the Ragavan. Okay. They don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe they didn't realise. But yeah, killing the Broodmoth here is huge. That's very, very big. Keep putting stuff in the graveyard. Wonderful. Next turn we can deploy Whirlwind or Cayth, depending on what happens. Solar Blaze. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They did... So I guess they didn't care. But it does mean that they deployed the Luminous Broodmoth for literally no point. Because if they were going to do the Solar Blaze knowing we went for Flage anyway, their move was kind of terrible. Oh well. Let's make another guy. Man, I'm having some really grindy games today. Not a bad thing. Grindy games can be fun, but my goodness, yeah. It's tough. They're attacking in to get the energy. We can't block it very well anyway, so... Create a tapped attacking token. Let's copy that. Okay. So we do have Whirlwind of Thought and Strike It Rich. Kind of a weird synergy there, but... Ooh, and a War Leader's Call. Which... I think we do. Just to keep the cards flowing. And an Alltech Matter Weaver. Swing in here. Now the scary thing is, if in their turn they get something like... Meteor Golem... that's going to be horrific, because they're going to destroy 2 permanents. So, let's just pray they don't do that. Scurry of Gremlins. Create 2 Gremlins, then energy equal amount of... Okay. Blimey, they are really pushing it here, but I think they realise their time is kind of coming to an end. Right, okay, let's get loads of blockers and stuff down. Why are they holding priority there? Seems strange. Yeah, if we keep fabricating now, the War Leader's Call is going to be doing some irreparable damage to them. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's synergy. Oh my goodness. Everything we do hurts them. Oh, that was so... Oh, splendid. Splendid. Oh, this is an exciting start. Getting to use Guide of Souls. This guy is really cool. And that's the second time today I faced Ulalek, and in their starting hand was a Devourer of Destiny. How bizarre. That is kind of strange. Very strange. And Prismatic Vista was in their starting 2 or 3 turns. That's weird. Okay. Right. Swing in. And I think for now we'll just leave up the Surge. And we're probably just going to get like a Savell land or something. Oh, depending on what they play here, we might want to use the Fateful Absence to slow them down, maybe? Or maybe bounce it with the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, we're going to bounce that. Methinks. Because I don't want them to ramp, frankly. Okay. Loyal Warhound. Do we withhold here? Well, that's risky. No, we'll just play the War Leader's Call. I don't want to wait for them to... Just feels wrong, not playing the 3rd land. Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay. Exile a card. 7 or greater. It adds 2. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So I really, really hope we get a land here. Cold Steel Heart. Okay, so at least we have the fate. They turned 2 mana into 1. That's kind of strange. That is a bit strange, actually. They literally had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They turned it into 5. Fair enough. Yeah, if we get our 5th land eventually, the Baral's Expertise is going to be wonderful. I'm just a bit concerned about what's going to happen here. There's this Incubator. Oh god, they're going to get some big Eldrazi out, aren't they? It's going to be insurmountable very, very soon. Very, very soon. God damn. Okay, well, we're going to have the 4th land here, but just not naturally. Okay. I mean, they're down to 14, 13. Down to 7. And we have hexproof for the whole team. So, if they don't deal with our guys, we can, in theory, kind of be okay. They've got 1, 2, 3, up to 4 mana left. Line Breaker. Interesting. So if we top deck a land, I think we just win with the Baral's Expertise here. Scalding Tarn. That's going to take them down to 6 if they crack that. 5, 3. Interesting. Okay, so the hand is completely empty. So, heart of the cards. If we get a land, we are fine. Yes, look at that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of all their blockers. Go for the Whirlwind. And Bob's your uncle, I think. Or, you know, they could just rope me. Okay, go for the Whirlwind. Oh, that was lucky. We were really behind there. So they're going to crack that in response. What can they get? Is there anything they can get that will help them? No, they're just going to kill themselves a bit faster. Ooh, that felt like it was going to get out of hand very soon. All right, let's give this a go. Going against Extus, which can make us sack things, but the way our deck works is we kind of get a lot of 1/1s, so the sack effect might not be that effective. So we have a slight inherent advantage there. Okay. So turn 2, we'll have access to 3 mana. Not necessarily going to spend it there. Might just kill one of their small guys. Every small thing we kill... Ooh, okay. They're a tokeny deck. Perhaps. Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll go for Flowering. And then I think next turn going for Cayth is going to be wonderful because we're going to get a Cayth and a 1/1, but they'll both get this buff. +2 for Cayth and +1 for the token. Crazy how Flowering of the White Tree is just... It's just so good for 2 mana, you know? So good. And it gives our Command Award 1, which is nice. Utter End, Forsaken Crossroads. Faithless Looting. Okay, they're just filling the graveyard with all sorts. So the nice thing here is, because Flowering of the White Tree is out, it means that the Utter End will not be able to kill our Cayth. Now, it does mean they can kill the Flowering, but that will be legit their entire turn. Oh my god, they got rid of Monastery Mentor. That's kind of freaky. Does that mean they've got a board wipe in their hand? Potentially. Yeah, turn 3 Cayth is pretty epic, especially with those buffs. So we'll Utter End go for the tree. I think... Well, they can't even do it because they've got only tapped mana. I'm really not that worried about this now. That is slightly more annoying. Ragavan? A 4/2 Ragavan. Four-two. I think we're just going to swing with what we have. They can't kill the Cayth in combat. That's a lot of cut and cur noises. Okay, they're going to block there. Not too worried about the Zulaport Cutthroat just yet. We'll see if our mind changes. Kind of tempted to draw 2, discard 2 with the Prismari command, given that our hand isn't that great. They've got a lot of tap lands. They've played 1, 2, 3, 4 tap lands this game. Really going to slow them down. I decided to take the temples out of a lot of my decks because of the Surveil lands. I don't really want to have Surveil and temples. It feels a bit too much. So they're going to do that anyway. Sure. We sacrifice a servo. And they have a 3/6. Let's see what they do. Okay, let's just do a bit of draw discard. And create a treasure. See what we get. Any form of removal will be just nice. Claim Jumper, that's actually kind of good. Let's get rid of that, actually. Oh yeah, I like Claim Jumper because it gives us a land and a fabrication. In fact, if we put a counter on it, we've got a really nice blocker against their 3/6. And we can use this Surveil ability. Very nice. Actually, we can even go one more. We can attack with Cayth. In fact, we can attack with Ragavan as well. I'd rather not lose it, though. It's kind of powerful stealing their things. And the only issue here is if they have a board wipe, we are going to be absolutely done for. Yeah, board wipe would spell doom, but then we can redeploy the Cayth. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so they did have it. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Right, here we go again. Sure thing. Yeah, we lost a lot of good things there. Ragavan and Cayth. But their commander is going to be very expensive. Underbridge Warlock, what the hell is this? Enters the battlefield, you get a one-time boon with the beginning of your end step. If 3 or more creatures die this turn, each opponent loses 5, you gain 5. Beginning of your end step, if you have a boon, you mill 3, draw a card. What the hell, man? What's with all those words? Do you know what? I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm going to have to read that again. When it enters, you get a boon. Beginning of your end step. If 3 or more creatures died, Okay. If you have a boon, you mill 3. Why does that say if you have a boon? Why can't that just be inherent to the card? Oh, it's a one-time boon. Okay. Sure thing. Well, I guess we're going to attack because I don't really want that to be alive. Straight up, they don't care. This is going to be a tricky game. They seem to be playing stuff that I'm kind of not used to. So it's basically Mardu Aristocrats with weird, freaky, ugly, disgusting cards in it that I've never seen in my life. Okay. Lingering Souls. That is a blast from the past. This used to be used in Modern. Sokenzan. Okay, so loads of little dudes. I think we're just going to alpha here. They don't even need to block. I would like to get some kind of card draw. That would be nice, please. So they do go for the Awaken the Blood Avatar again. We can, I don't know. We might be able to outlast them a little bit. They keep playing lands and stuff, so they don't really want to use the Faithless. Unless the last card is really good. I would probably keep some cards back just to use with the looting, but I don't know. What do I know? Dreadhorde Butcher. Okay, that is kind of annoying. So, okay, fair enough. We sack creature. Having it on the field in a way is kind of like... Oh my goodness. Ooh, Narset. Oh, Narset. So that boom still worked from the graveyard? It's absolutely crazy. And now we pray we get to keep Narset because whenever it attacks, exile non-creature, non-card with mana value less from grave and copy it. So if she survives next turn, we are going to go off. Because we're going to be able to cast something from the grave. But what's going to be a good Prismari command is fine. Oof, they're going to do it again. Blimey, they're getting desperate. There's a servo, but the thing is, Cayth can just remake these. These aren't legendary. What the fudge? I never realised that. How many blood avatars can you have? I've never seen that before. You would think that a legend makes a legendary thing that looks like a legend, but it's not a legend at all. 2 blood avatars. I thought avatar meant the embodiment of one thing. Fair enough. Jeez. We are in trouble now. We're down to 1. Oh, God. Okay. We have to block them. So we'll do it like this. At 6. Actually, if we just do that, we get to keep a servo. As if we're down to 1. We literally die to anything here, I think. So we're going to have to be very careful. That doesn't really help. Okay, let's just see. We'll do that. We'll keep Cayth back to make extra blockers. Bastion? Bastion might keep us alive. Should we have attacked with... Oh, actually, we should have attacked with everything, shouldn't we, I think? Yeah, that would have been lethal. Oh, that was... God damn it, I didn't do the maths. We would have killed them with the Cayth. If we die now, this is going to be very sad. All I had to do was attack the Cayth. Oh, I forgot about the prowess. Oh, that really threw me off. Okay, so all they need is like a shock or a lightning bolt. Don't do that, guys. Always remember Narset gives you whole team prowess. God damn it. Discarded those 2. Okay, when it dies, draft a card. Oh, as if. As if we won that. That's crazy, even with the mistake. Oh, that was risky and stupid of me. Let's keep this. We have some token creators, removal, and an escape button if things go horribly wrong. Opposite that, it's going to be quite controlling, I think. Or maybe just more life gainy. Yes, it's expensive, 5 mana, but it does let you drain a lot. Sorin is coming down. Makes me think I'm just going to start ramping for the Urza Silex here. So next turn we probably go for Silex, and then we'll see. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Okay. And that's got Flying Lifelink. Silex coming in. Okay, so we might make them think twice about doing things, but I mean, if we do blow up the Silex, we will lose the Cold Steel Heart. I guess they don't really care. Wow, they're fully committing to this. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to blow up the board, even though we lose the Cold Steel Heart there. I'd say that's pretty successful. We got a 4 for 1 there, essentially. I think more removal would be kind of nice here. Something instant speed to bounce this. Although the ETB, ugh. The ETB gets them continuous draining. Okay, so no white source extra. So now we'll go for Cayth. I think we'll go the counter so we can block, and then we go for the dog, and the dog gives us an extra servo. So you can see how fast this gets out of hand. Every creature we deploy gets stronger or goes sideways. This is a fantastic design. So beautiful. Love it. And now we can even be aggressive. We can start swinging in with the Cayth. Oh, Jeskai Ascendancy as well. I think before anything, I do want to deploy creatures, though. Oh my goodness. Adeline's going to get out of control. And now we can swing in, and we're going to create even more creatures. This is silly. Oh my goodness. And even if they have a board wipe next turn, we have the Selfless Savior that will probably protect Cayth, to be honest. Because although it is more appealing to maybe protect the Adeline, because we can't get her back, Cayth does rebuild very, very quickly. So there's the board wipe. Although saying that, Adeline does create extra attackers by herself. So I've gone against what I've just said there. Yeah, and we can just recast the Cayth. And we have a Jeskai Ascendancy, so 2 mana up. Shoulder's Edict. Damn, they got us with that. They certainly got us with that. Okay, fine. We will just rebuild then. Man, they had absolutely perfect things there. Kind of annoying, but... So we will make a servo because the Ascendancy's here. Now, annoyingly, because of the way Obsidian works, it's going to keep going in and out. Our Wrath of God's not going to be very good, to be honest. So they're going to flicker that. They're going to keep draining us. Ugh, that's disgusting. But they don't have the blocker now, so we can maybe push through a little bit. They've got priority for something here. Kind of annoying. I think we're just going to attack with the servo, and we might do something like... We can do a number of things. We can populate, we can create an extra servo, or we can just bounce the Obsidian back to their hand. This life drain is going to be ridiculous here. We'll see. Oh, if they make that into a creature as well, then we definitely bounce the Obsidat because they can't redeploy it. Let's see. They're not going to attack. Okay, well, we'll bounce it then. We'll get some triggers here, which actually untaps our blockers as well. It's pretty cool. Oh, Lightning Helix. That might actually be quite good. Because we can get a block on the Obsidat with one of our creatures, which makes our creature bigger. And then we can Lightning Helix as well. Oh yeah, they can just do that main phase too. Oh, I thought it was their end step. God damn it, I thought that was their end step. Okay. That is very irritating. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Oh, that's annoying. I should have paid attention to where the symbol was. Oh well. Populate. So we're going to get an extra 1/1 here. We're going to cut down. Oh, God. Okay. Wow, that was hyper-aggressive. They really love to hold priority, don't they? That's interesting. So let's keep making loads of blockers, I guess. We don't really have much time, to be perfectly honest. Ristic Study ain't... This doesn't feel like it's going to do much, so I'm just going to ramp with the Strike It Rich. Ooh, Soul Partition, so get rid of that. Okay, Soul Partition is actually a really good hit here, because it's going to slow them down. And we've got 4 creatures and a Jeskai Ascendancy out. How much longer do we think they can actually last here? So we're at 8, they're at 27. We'll see how this goes. So annoying. Oh, that last turn was annoying. Okay. So they are going to swing in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what happens here. So if we do this, maybe this is risky, but we're going to be able to mark it with the damage. If they have any kind of hexproof... Man, as if they got... they just keep drawing loads of removal now. Okay, draw a card. Oh, discard it. Oh, that's crazy. Phage. That's awesome. That's going to be incredible. And now do we take out the Obsidat? Okay, this could be where the game turns. Black market connections. Okay, okay, we're in a good situation now. Let's slow them down. Get some triggers, and it's always good to have some cards. Oh my goodness. Alish Norn, that's coming out next turn. And Flage as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't even matter what we get at this point. Crazy. Lightning Helix. I'm glad we're going to hopefully get back into this. We're up to 14 life now. And yeah, they've had 1, 2, 3, 4 removals in a row. That's kind of crazy. Obsidat's going to come in. Going to drain. And off they go. That was a very risky... Well, okay, well, I think that might be... that might be it then. Oh, beautiful. Absolute retribution there against the cheeky Obsidat. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.